So you're ready for a golf simulator. A well-designed in-home golf simulator can be that oasis in your home, a place for friends and family to get together and transport to the greatest golf courses in the world, a place for training and analysis so that you come out in the spring a better player. Because maybe you're that golf nut that simply can't go the whole winter without swinging a club, and you're actually going to spend your time working on your game. Or maybe you just need that killer ultimate man cave. Whatever your vision is, I'm going to help you get from here to here. Take a look at some of these photos of recent installations. I'm James Laidlaw, and I've been working in golf in Canada for my whole career. Nobody knows more about golf simulators in this country than I do. And one thing I know for sure is that proper planning, professional installation are critical. At the end of this project, you do not want to be disappointed with what you've done. So let's take a look at some of the key elements together right now that you need to know when you're planning your simulator. The single most important thing we're going to talk about is room size. If you don't have the room, it's just not going to work. I like to follow the 10, 15, 25 rule. It's simple, easy to remember, and it covers all the bases. What it means is 10 feet high, 15 feet wide, and 25 feet long. Height is obviously of critical importance. 10 feet is a great size for almost every room. 9 feet is acceptable. I wouldn't recommend going any lower than that. It starts to feel claustrophobic and a little bit too tight. Width is really important because most tracking systems track the ball down the center line, which means left-handed players and right-handed players have to have their own space on either side of the ball. So 14 feet or 15 feet is a really good dimension. Lengthwise is also relative to the tracking system. However, almost everything works within 20 or 21 feet. But if you're going to add 4 people and 4 bags, you're going to need a little extra space. I like 25 or even 30. So whether you're in renovation mode or you're designing your new home, it's critical to get the sizing right. Let's review your space together sooner rather than later so we're not disappointed at the end. You're going to need a powerful PC to manage software that's graphic heavy. There are options out there and more coming every year. Before you make a decision, we should chat about what's current. Whatever you choose, the demands on your computer are going to be significant. So let's make sure we get it right at the beginning. This simulator has a touchscreen. It's not a requirement, but it's a great way to operate your simulator without having to use a mouse or a keyboard. It keeps the clutter down. Let's talk about turf. There's a lot of ways to make your room beautiful with turf. You can have championship putting turf throughout the room with multiple cups for putting practice. Or you can do what we've done here with beautiful championship turf with a nice inset strike mat that takes a live tee. This room also has beautifully contoured grass along the side with multiple levels. It makes it look beautiful and it feels like a real golf course. But one thing is clear, turf needs to be installed by professionals. When you're doing this, let's do it right and get it done by the people that know how to do it. Golf simulator screens are custom sized, and then we're going to fit them into whatever space you have. But the projected image is going to be 16:10, so you want to try to work within those confines as much as possible. A really good simulator screen has a bright white face to it that reflects light well. Like a theater screen, it needs to look sharp. On the other hand, it also has to be durable enough to take a golf ball traveling at 170 miles per hour without damaging it. This screen is offset from the back wall by about 18 inches. The reason why is every time the golf ball hits the screen, it pushes in. And if that ball comes into contact with the wall behind it, it's going to come back directly at you. Nobody wants that. Let's talk about wall treatments. Traditionally in golf simulators, you see black curtains. They're functional, great for opening and closing off neighboring spaces in the basement. They even look pretty cool, but it's far from your only options. This room here has black and green checkered turf grass on the wall. It's padded, functional, extremely durable, and looks really cool. Again, far from your only option. This other image here has padded carpet panels with colors representing ground, sky, and clouds. But you could also have a mural of Pebble Beach. You could have your high school football colors. You could even, if you wanted to, put in a giant Toronto Maple Leafs logo. They're probably going to win eventually, right? Every simulator has to track the ball. There's a number of different technologies. There's older floor sensors and even cameras in the ceiling. This simulator is powered by TrackMan. It uses radar. It's the #1 technology in the golf industry right now, used by more tour professionals, more teaching professionals than any other technology combined. It's fully functional, a golf simulator, and it works outdoors in the summer on the range, so it's a great product to have. So if you're breaking ground now on your new home, now is the critical time to talk. Click the button below, let's start a conversation. No pressure, no sales talk, just simulator facts.